Hey, crypto heads, we're back. God, it feels so good to be back. I was starting to Jones a little bit to get back and talk to my friends and see everybody. But it was a good holiday, super busy. Wife had surgery. She's doing really well. She's already up and doing her normal stuff. So
That's crazy.
yeah, I'm next, coming up in February. Got all my pre-op stuff next week. But otherwise, holiday was the holiday. I mean, I really only had like 2 days off the whole time, but we enjoyed it. Girls had fun. It was nice being with family. Got a little bit of a more addition to the Christmas because I get to go see my brother and my sister-in-law and my nephew Saturday. So get to hang
This
out
coming
with them.
up Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So it'll be fun. So how about you guys?
Where are you going to see them at?
Chardon.
Okay.
Nowhere interesting. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're going up to Chardon to see them, so it'll be fun.
Nice.
Hey, what's up, everybody? So, how was your guys' holiday? Everybody have a good one? I know you were super busy tonight. So you were going crazy.
Yeah. I got a lot going on.
You're a little too busy, D-Nice.
Yeah, I agree sometimes. And
everybody in the world look bad.
I just make myself look crazy. I forgot to tell you guys I'll be going to Florida at the end of the month.
Nice.
So
is that good or bad?
That.
I mean, good, right? That's good, right?
Yeah, I mean, anytime we get to hang out with family is good, but
yeah,
it's Florida.
Yeah, it's not necessarily awesome why we're going, but yeah, it'll be good. I'm taking the kids, so
okay.
It'll just be me and the two little ones, because kids are a good distraction. So
yeah,
we'll just
right.
But
there's plenty to get into down there and be distracted.
Right. Yeah. So. It's just chaos. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
And it's not even work for once.
Yeah.
Johnny said, "I'm sorry to hear you have to go to Florida." My condolences.
You know what? I don't mind Florida as long as it's like a visit for a week. I could never live down there. No. It's not my thing.
No.
When it's 80 degrees in October.
Oh. Yeah, November we went and it was like 90 degrees outside. I'm like, ew, no, I can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Can't.
So how about you, Heisenberg? How's everything with you?
Cool.
All right. Well, nice talking to you.
New year, new you, huh, Heisenberg?
What?
New year, new you, huh?
That's right. I'm very talkative.
Yeah. I like it.
I'm going to work on being more social.
Yeah, right.
You're doing a bang up job of it. You really are. Thank you, Paranormal Insight. Hope all is well with you. I believe that's Brian and Angie. I'm not sure. Hopefully, Angie, we've been praying for you. I know you just had that. She had a spinal fusion surgery. That's no good. No fun. So, but she seems to be doing well, and we all got your back. Been thinking about you. What's up,
Did you do
Man
that on
Mountain?
Purpose? Jesus.
Nathaniel, what's up, man?
Oh, there's Nathaniel.
Yeah. So, new year, new us, I guess. I'm not going for the phrase "do more this year." That's not gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just do something.
I agree.
Let's do something. Let's not shoot for the stars. Let's just keep our head below the clouds and just have fun this year,
dude. On December 31st, I almost put a Facebook post that said "fuck you 2024" just to get ahead of the game.
You're right. Yeah. I know most people are just trying to be positive and everything, but you know what? It's just another fucking year. It all morphs into one. It doesn't matter what year it is. It's about what you make of it. And fingers crossed, you don't have to deal with a ton of shit that year. But
right.
We all have our things going on.
And I was looking at my Facebook memories from 2019, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna make 2020 my bitch. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
No, just stop saying stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just get right off the bat. FU 2024.
Well, that's like, I mean, I did the preemptive. I'm not making any New Year's resolutions besides just continuing my journey that I'm already.
Right.
I never make any resolutions.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to keep them. Fuck that.
Right. And then you're just going to disappoint yourself.
Right.
So
I don't need to be disappointing myself. I'm
that's
already
right.
disappointed with the world.
Nope.
I can't
I
be
did make a
disappointed in
promise to
myself.
I did make a promise to myself that I'm not going to, if I do any side projects or anything like planning, I'm not talking about them until I know they're actually happening.
Yeah.
Like, that's something. I mean, it's just, it seems like every time I say I'm going to do something, I got this going on in the paranormal, I got this going on, nothing ever happens because, and it's usually just life. I mean, it's nothing I'm blaming on anybody, but it just happens. And,
Right.
I'll be happy to do something. That's all it is.
Set those expectations low. I like it.
Yeah. I just don't set expectations. I just,
Yeah.
right? Just,
I never have expectations.
Yeah. It's the way to go.
oh, but look at this cool mug that my mother-in-law got me.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I showed you my Bigfoot thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that was sweet, dude.
So I figured it out. Bigfoot
What?
is real. He's a Browns fan, and that's why he hasn't been around.
Oh my God. Stop it.
It all makes sense now.
Ew, what is a Vienna pickle pie?
Oh
What?
no.
That sounds disgusting.
No, I mean,
don't
it's
know.
got to be somebody different this year.
I'm
I don't
not
know what
saying.
it's gonna be.
I've decided I'm not saying shit about food anymore.
Yeah, that's smart.
None of us are
Smart.
going to show our weaknesses this year.
Yeah.
Nope.
John posted on your wall last month.
Yeah, that's all. It
I'll have to check it out.
He said, I saw it.
looks delicious.
So can we jump right into something crazy that I've been thinking about?
Yeah, why not?
I was driving today and I would like my showing was like 40 minutes away, so I had plenty of time. And like, you know how they say that the people that are in your life are like from past lifetimes?
Yeah.
Like maybe it's a different relationship. You were parent, child, you were siblings, you were spouses, you were best friends, whatever. But like you always find the same people in your life again, like
Yes.
every lifetime, right?
Mhm.
That's the theory. So do you think that it's possible for a parent and child to have never met in another lifetime? Like soul strangers?
Wow, that's a deep one to start off with. Right
This
off
is the
the
kind of
bat.
random shit I think of while I'm driving.
I didn't know they met the other way.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't know.
I mean,
like
I don't
you're supposed
know.
to
I
know
wish
the
I
kid.
knew.
You're supposed to know your kid
Yeah.
from a different life.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I believe that the kids pick the parents.
My kids.
Well, see, my mom and dad told me that a stork dropped them on our house
Oh,
and they just
shit.
put it down.
Well, I
Mine came from a diamond patch.
I don't know. That's a good question, but I don't think about that stuff, I guess, as much. I mean,
I can't think about that stuff.
There's adults like friends that I've met, like I mean, you two that I feel like I've known in
Right.
previous lives, just because like we get along so well, and it's like we could fuck with each other, and we're just fine. We just get
Yeah.
along. I mean,
Apparently, I
it's
haven't learned to stay away from you two bastards.
right. Right. You just keep showing up. Well, I mean,
like
yeah.
you
I mean,
meet
I've
somebody
never
and you
really
feel like
thought
you've
about
known
my
'em.
kids, though.
Right.
Yeah. I've never thought about my kids.
Because you want
I
to
mean-
believe that you have like this amazing connection with your kids, and
Yeah.
and most of the time it's true, but like I
Right.
wonder if there's soul strangers.
Yeah, there's things that I could definitely tell they're my kids, and like we just have like the same personalities, the
But
same.
that's like
the same-
genetics.
right? That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't ever think about it that way. I just, I'm like, I brought you into this world. I could take it. No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, yeah, I never thought about that. I think it's new. I don't
I don't
know.
know. This is weird to me. John
Did you
said
make
he
up
doesn't.
that title?
What?
What's
Did
that?
you make Soul? What was it?
Strangers. Yeah. I just
Did you
made
make
that up.
that title up?
Yeah. Just while I was
Awesome.
driving, I just make shit up.
That is awesome. Soul Strangers in the night.
John says he doesn't think so. There's a lot of dirtbag parents out there that definitely wouldn't have kids picked
Yeah,
to
that's
be
true.
connected to them. You'd be
Unless
surprised.
those are truly the soul strangers. No, I just think
No, you'd be
people are
surprised. I feel like a lot of times people are brought into your life to teach you a lesson. And I feel like our souls are a lot less selfish. I don't know. Maybe selfish isn't the right word. Self-preserving. You know,
Yeah.
they know that they have a job to do while they're here, and yes, their job is going to be terrible, and they know that when they pick it.
Mhm.
I don't know. Wouldn't that be nice?
Darren, what's up, buddy?
Darren?
I don't know. I mean,
Oh.
I've never really thought about that. I mean, it's not something I normally think of at all unless I just feel connected to somebody in some way.
Right.
But I just always felt like my kids were my kids. I don't I don't know. I've never thought that deep on that.
Like you don't feel like that you knew them in a past life?
Not really.
You're
I
soul
mean, but like you
strangers.
said, maybe. I'm like, I made them. So, I don't know. I definitely think that you're like destined to have the kids that you're supposed to or not.
Right.
You know, I mean, I don't know. Soul strangers. I
Yeah.
mean, I believe that's a thing. I never really thought about it though, as far as like my kids are concerned.
Yeah. I never have either. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just today, apparently.
I'm just thinking about the album cover.
Oh my
Soul
gosh.
Strangers.
Soul Strangers. With their debut music album.
Wasn't that a show with Balky and his cousin Larry?
What?
Perfect
Oh no,
Strangers.
that was Perfect Strangers.
Perfect
Out
Strangers.
of here.
Balky from Meeples.
Oh my god, do it. But you have to name something after me then.
Right.
That's the deal.
You pretty much should just have a book with all three of us in it.
Oh my god. Can we be characters in your book?
Oh my god, that'd be so sweet.
Can it be like the super cute Pixar version of us? Because that thing is adorable.
Mine didn't have a beard.
I forgot you had a beard.
But your
dude.
hair was phenomenal, Heisenberg.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty on.
It was. It
When
was.
you actually like take the time and prepare your hair the way you normally do.
It was
I forgot
cute.
about the beard though. I got the mirrored sunglasses right though. And the kind of like meh smirk. Like, whatever. Like I'm here, but I don't talk. I'm not gonna talk or anything.
I talk.
Yes, you do.
Son of a bitch.
That's why I like doing it just the three of us, because you talk a lot more.
Right? John, you should have
Josh
a
Ben?
contest. You should have a contest. Like
Yeah,
anyone
that'd be
who's
cool,
bought
dude.
your book is entered
Yeah.
to be a character in your next book. And like make it so that you would pick, because if I won, I would pick that my kids would be in the book, not me, because that would be so cool.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
You forgot about the infamous soul sucker at Hinsdale House.
We were talking about soul suckers.
Nobody's
How could we
talking
forget
about soul
something?
suckers. We're talking about soul strangers.
Soul
Stranger.
Strangers.
Different concepts.
Yeah, you can't really forget about something you're not talking about in the first place. Love you, Eddie. Miss you, buddy.
I do miss you, Eddie.
I'm thinking about what our band's gonna be like.
Right? I love that you got your plaid shirt on today as we're talking about starting a band. It's
Hey,
perfect.
and
And a Nirvana shirt.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was so excited.
Holly,
My
what's
wife
up?
got
We're
me.
starting a band. It's called Soul Strangers.
Soul Strangers.
I was so excited. My wife bought me a freaking flannel from Old Navy that fit me.
Nice.
I haven't been like able to buy anything from a normal store in years, and like, I mean, it's still bigger size, but still. It's like 3 sizes down than I was, months ago.
Noise.
So,
Plans.
I like it.
It's amazing. Gosh, we're so far off track already. I tried really hard.
didn't
to
have a
keep you guys
track.
like, let's talk about paranormal shit. Now we're starting a band.
I blame the people in our chat. Okay, they
Yeah,
get
I
us
blame the
off
people in
line,
our chat.
but we love it. All right, if there's anybody in the chat being really, really quiet that we've never talked to before and you have a question, light it up.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It obviously doesn't have to be paranormal.
Paranormal, what's that? I mean,
We don't do that.
But it better be, because we're a paranormal show, goddammit.
That's right. Stick to the topic because we're professionals.
yeah. So Wildwood in June, guys.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
So we got actually something planned. That'll be fun. Can't wait.
I mean,
to
you
get
know
out
what
there.
Wildwood is super close to, right?
No.
Hinsdale.
I
Hinsdale.
know.
Let's go.
We'll talk to Daniel. Even if we just do like a quick walkthrough sometime that day, it would be amazing.
Yeah.
Degenerates. That's the rest of the band. Brad and
When
the
it says professional what?
that's the backup singers. The degenerates.
Oh, did we say something about professional somewhere?
I did. I said
Oh.
I said we're professionals.
Yeah.
And I second that.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't third that. I'm a realist.
Seriously, if we're going to Wildwood, we might as well go to Hinsdale.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll talk to Daniel and see if there's like anything going on that day. I don't know. Because I won the trip to Wildwood, so I guess I could spring for an investigation at Hinsdale, but it'd be an all weekender.
I'm
So-
down. Well, June is like the busiest month for me, but I'm like, yeah, screw it, let's go. I don't know, man. Just it's Hinsdale. It calls me like the ocean calls Moana. I can't.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's pretty hardcore.
I know. Like I think about it all the time, at least
Yeah.
twice a week. My brain's like, you should go to Hinsdale.
See, you should avoid that shit then.
Probably.
Demon trying to get you back, the soul
Right.
sucker trying to get you back there. Where's Denise? I'm hungry.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was like the only time where I was not myself. I've had times where it was like not my thoughts or whatever, but like that was
Yeah.
the only time that I like acted on it and like said things that I normally wouldn't say.
Mhm.
And you know,
Yep. I know what that's
So-
all about. That's what Madison brings out in me. So,
yeah. Yeah.
what's up,
Ma-
Emma?
I never have that problem.
No. Do you have feelings?
Do I?
Just kidding.
No.
Said, do you have feelings? I didn't
No.
think so.
Hungry and thirsty are not feelings.
Oh.
So, I mean, if we're thinking realistically, where would you guys like to go this year besides Wildwood and in Hinsdale?
Oh, okay. I was like, did I
Sure.
not make it clear?
Well, I'm just thinking, like, I mean, you got to be real about it. Just
I like to go to
kinda think-
Vegas.
All right, I'm talking about paranormal wise within the realm of reality.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
stay at home
Let's
and
go.
use my voice recorder.
I'd be down for Old Licking County Jail again.
Oh yes,
Okay.
definitely, always.
Yeah. That's a good one.
And that was like that's close-ish.
And I say we stop right there, guys.
We're just
Let's not
saying
get
what
crazy.
we'd like to go to.
No. We're not making
We're not
plans.
saying we're not making plans. We're
I
talking
know.
out loud.
No. You're putting it out there. These are plans.
It's a wish list.
A wish list. That's what you guys are calling it now.
Yeah.
It's just like if somebody asks you, like, what are your top 5 places? We're just talking about what are the places
Yeah.
we'd like to go to this year. And I
Right.
said within the realm of reality of what we could probably actually fit into our
Right.
lives and into our,
Hmm.
Gettysburg is on my freaking list. I mean,
I cannot believe
not a realistic
I've
list.
never
year,
been to
but
Gettysburg.
I've never been to Gettysburg as
How
well.
close is it?
I
to
was
us?
like,
We have no
I think I was
excuse.
like 12 years old the last time I was at Gettysburg, and
No.
It was one of those family vacations that my dad did not plan whatsoever and ended up being pretty horrible the whole time. We went to like so many Fleabag like hotels and it was just a bad time. Where do you want to go? Oh, yeah, that's always on my list. And I didn't go last
the
year.
House of
And I was all,
Wells. I was hoping you guys were talking about that place in Youngstown.
I'd like to go back there too.
Yeah.
I would definitely like to go back there.
I will stand outside and watch planes.
I know, John. Just don't take Heisenberg to a location near an airport. He'll just stand outside and watch planes.
With his little app. I wonder what flight that is.
He did pretty good at Franklin Castle. We're allowed to talk about it now.
Yeah. Because we'll probably never go back there again because of what they did to Bill.
Well, I mean, I don't give a shit anymore. Like, they do stuff, so we're allowed to talk about it, right?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he only stood outside and watched planes for a little bit.
Right.
Just for a bit.
Just for a little bit.
He's allowed to enjoy himself.
If it was daytime, I would have stayed out there the whole time.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, when I'm on that side, like working, which is usually on a Friday, some of the areas I go in, I mean, they're so close to you.
Yeah.
It's almost like a little scary because it's like, just boom, they're there, and you like see, you could like read all the numbers on them and everything.
Yeah, I love it.
Holy shit!
I would like the at Akron Canton. Sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah.
And they're going over the highway when you're going.
Yeah.
The Wickyards, duh. That's what it's called.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we know. And hopefully it's not windy as hell, like right after a tornado blows through.
Oh, is it 2024? We don't say fuck now, or what?
Fuck.
I've already said it. Like I said it 5 minutes into the show.
He's like, I hope it's not windy as hell.
I said it. I said fuck.
You can tell that my kids have been on at home a lot in the last 2 weeks because I have to like censor myself. It's even so bad. Like my daughter says, "Will you just say it?"
Right.
You say it all the time.
We all know what you're trying to say.
Right. Do a show? Yeah, man.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing I'm going to say I'm going to do, though. I mean, unless I get there and I go. Yeah. It's like as much as we try, there's just some places that we just can't get it going.
Yeah.
Shalersville is rough because there's no Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that was bad.
And we had to like do everything by phone. I'd use my hotspot, and it was hard. It was too hard.
Yeah, remember that our microphones were like making feedback.
We're getting really bad
feedback. So then I ended up having
to
be investigating by myself.
Right. I don't think I hardly investigated at all that night.
You didn't. You were sitting. You had to be on the computer. Yeah. Keep us posted, Darren.
Definitely.
Yeah, I know. Like this time of year, a lot of places are shut down doing work on their locations.
Yeah.
Except for I think Adams. Most Adams are still open, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
They're just not doing like
winter pricing even.
Oh, nice.
I don't even want to look outside in the wintertime.
I know.
That's right, John.
That was fun.
I was trying to guess what kind of planes were flying in that night, though.
Yeah. Brian, what are you doing?
Shut up, jackass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good start. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
I definitely like to go to FCI and do it again when it's not like -50 in the building.
I love FCI.
Yeah, it was fun, and I really appreciate Sage for inviting all.
Yes, it was great. My coat ran out of battery though.
Oh, yeah, that's no fun.
You probably had never seen me so bundled up. It's like I had a hat, like 2 hats on, and I kept changing them, and just like, oh, so
man. I'm almost 50 years old, man. I need that for like cold, just not for me anymore, man.
You are so old.
Dude.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, I am so old.
I'm not too far behind you. I'm 46, so I definitely feel the cold. Like these last couple of days, like at work, it's just been bone chilling, and it sucks because I go and like I deliver into these, older folks' homes, and they
Mhm.
keep it at like 90 degrees in there.
Yeah.
So I'm
I
freezing outside. I go
You
in, I'm
start
like
sweating.
pouring sweat, and then I go back out into the cold, and it's like, oh shit! It's like getting out of a pool when it's like 70 degrees out.
right.
Were you investigating? What'd you say?
What?
Where
Holly
is she
said to
investigating?
investigate.
Yes, we've
It's
never
real, right?
investigated with Holly, or I haven't.
Does your group do Linda, where? Linda, you would tell us what to do. What do you mean?
Here's the thing about residents. We've tried them before. We've been duped too many times. So we don't like aggressively go at looking for them. I mean, we love to help people if we can. And
I don't.
if I ever come across like an actual like real case, I would probably at least look into it and see if the group is interested, but it's so hard. I mean,
I
I
would
wouldn't
never
touch a
be on it.
residential with a 10-foot pole, man.
Nope, never.
Never.
I mean, listen, if somebody like if one of my friends was like, "Hey, my house is haunted.
There
Do
you
you want to
go,
go
yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
investigate?"
yeah.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
But like for somebody to come to me to ask, no, I am not. That is way above my pay grade. That's why I said Linda we'd be asking Linda questions.
I'd probably grab, like Tina or somebody and go check it out.
I wouldn't.
Tina's always she's asking me to come over to her house all the time because she's
I
definitely got some
know her
shit going
house is
on there.
cool though. Gotta take care of the broken neck lady.
We love you guys. You guys get better.
You haven't
I can't
investigated
believe
with
how-
that, Holly, either.
Yeah, we have.
When?
Oh, we haven't. Or maybe Ray hasn't.
No.
That's right.
Yes. It's not.
Hey, after February,
They
I'm
lie
looking to
about
get some-
that. They totally lie about that. As you get older, it sucks.
Joe says
Yeah,
he
Joe,
totally.
I'm not about like somebody being like, "Can you come to my house and tell me what's there?" Or
Mm-mm.
can you tell me if it's date? No, I'm not. First of all, things act totally different around different energies and around different
Yeah.
people. So I could come in there and talk to some sweet old man, you know what I mean? And then when I'm not there, or the entity that chooses to interact with the homeowner is like somebody who's super angry and vicious. Like, no, nope, not a chance.
There's just a lot for me.
Nobody's getting into my house, or
Right.
nobody like. I'm not going into somebody's house, man. They're like,
No.
yeah, I've seen too many shows.
No.
Too many documentaries for you, Mister.
True crime documentaries.
Not this
Yeah.
time.
Well, here's the
Nancy.
thing. Like for me, I don't like doing it just because of the logistics and what you have to go through with
That's at
clients.
school.
And what's that?
Holly said, "Where at?" I said, "At the school."
Oh yeah.
That's school. What?
You
Oh.
weren't there, Goose.
No. I did get to go there later, but yeah, I couldn't go for that weekend. But yeah, I just don't do it because I could like list the number of problems that we've had. I mean, we get there and then their friends show up drunk and they think it's going to be like watching a live version of the
Right.
Ghost Adventures. You get there and they say, "Oh, their kids seeing things and all this," and you feel bad for them, and you show up and it's because they let them watch horror movies when they're like 6 years
Right.
old.
Yeah.
And the ghosts that they describe are literally right on the front of the CD or
Mhm.
the DVD that they were watching. It's just, and then a lot of them
I
just
don't
never
trust
pan
people,
out.
so I don't. I would just nope, that ain't
No.
more.
There's
I mean, if I
also
was
that
gonna go-
aspect.
Yeah,
Anybody can say
I'm not.
anything. You're in their house.
It's a little different for me. I'm sitting and out.
Well, that's
so
different,
many.
Dad. It's your freaking cottage next door.
That doesn't count.
I still think there's something there. So
Yeah, we need to get back there.
At the cottage?
Yeah, at the cottage at Marblehead.
Yeah.
Why won't you go back to Middle Point?
I mean, it was a cool place. I didn't feel or really witness much. It's a cool building though.
Zombie spiders.
Yes, that was where I learned about zombie
Oh yeah,
spiders.
yeah.
Yep.
That basement was fucked up. I didn't feel good in that basement. There was definitely some negative shit going on there.
I kind of
Besides
just
the
felt
spiders.
like I kind of just felt like the basement was like just a grumpy old man who wasn't like, get out now. He was just like, get out of my office. You know what I mean? Like we were,
right.
you know, everybody's making it out like the get out is like something evil and demonic. And like, to me, it just felt like, what the fuck are you doing in my office? Like, get out of my workshop.
Yeah. You gotta put Joe's up. That's so funny.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm afraid that I'll throw me.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw me into a, yeah.
Exactly. There's that aspect. I mean, people are crazy.
That's
People
my total aspect.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the scary part. See, take a picture of them and send it to us just in case. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
But if one of my friends is like, hey, my house is haunted, or like,
that's
the cottage.
different. That's different.
The cottage, cool, let's go.
Right.
Shelly
like my
and I
dad
did
said, like the cottage next door, or
yeah.
Wow.
Shelly and I did a little mini investigation at the house that I just listed. That one that was built in 1860.
My wife and I were talking about that damn house again tonight.
Oh my
God.
God.
We were actually like thinking about buying it.
It's under contract.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say fuck because there wasn't a reality thing. It was just like we really wanted it.
Oh my God, I love it so much.
It was like our dream house.
Yeah. It's so nice.
And like, she was like, what is wrong with it though? Like what?
It needs a ton of work. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not perfect. There's wood paneling all over the place.
So it's like it's more like aesthetic stuff. It's like
for sure. I mean, but it's like updated. All of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were worried like it was something like with the foundation or like
no, the foundation, the whole house was lifted.
I read 2 or 3
years ago. Yeah. And there's cinder block foundation. It's perfect. Yeah. There's a brand new hot water tank, brand new electrical, brand new furnace, like all brand new roof with a warranty. You know, like all the major stuff is done. But I'm not saying that like it's not going to take thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to fix the cosmetic stuff, but all the major scary stuff for old houses,
it's got good bones, and it's got updated things where it counts. Where it would be worth it to move in and just be able to do it as you can.
Yeah,
when you can.
Yeah, I painted 3 cupboards in the cabinet, or 3. So
that's the extent of your
and that's only 3 of them, and it's been like that for months.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that checks out.
Oh yeah, we still never
3
put
black ones, and the rest are green.
We installed a new front door last summer, and we still haven't put the trim or anything back on. There's still shims hanging off of it.
Nice.
Like we just, I don't know.
So yeah, I would love to live in a house like that, but I would be realistic. It would stay the way it fucking is.
Yeah. I would love, like, my dream job is to just do houses that were built like at least 100 years ago. Just only buy and sell houses that are 100 years old.
Joe says he gets calls all the time. Yeah. I mean, I had got an email about a month ago that, okay, red flag number 1, if they can't spell or use punctuation, or, if they can't type like good English.
Right.
I don't expect grammar to be perfect, but I mean, for Christ's sake, at least capitalize the first letter of a sentence and use a goddamn period.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's just like a paragraph, but it's like one sentence and it's just rambling. I'm like, nah, that's cool.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Joe, I debated like
that would be awesome.
I I try to
That would
keep
be kind
this
of cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I try to keep this aspect of my life separate from real estate. Usually when my clients find out that this is what I do and this is my hobbies, they are pretty, receptive to it. But I still try to, I don't know, still a little weird. But there's been times where I've debated just fully jumping into it. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll bring my equipment with me when we go do showings. If you want to make sure that your house isn't haunted before we go or before you buy it.
I mean, full disclosure, right?
Right. Yeah.
Let's talk about Middle Point.
Middle Point's weird. It shouldn't be haunted, but it is.
Yeah.
I think we had way more stuff come outside. Like just hanging out outside.
Yeah, it might be more of an outside.
Plus, for me, it was another one of those long ass nights where I had to go right up there after work, and it was a long ass drive. And I was just like, by the time I got there, I was like, I'll just sit here in the corner and talk to dead people, hopefully. Hopefully not fall asleep.
He wasn't talking about you.
No. I was talking about a letter I got of somebody wanting me to come out and investigate. I usually just ignore them now. Unless it's like a well thought out letter, and I'll at least talk to them.
Then
I know. Yeah.
You're a snob.
Right? He only talks. My name's Goose, and I only talk to people with good grammar.
Well educated. Sophisticated.
I said specifically it doesn't have to be great grammar. Just good sentence structure and punctuation. That would be nice.
Yeah.
I don't even know half the punctuation rules, man.
I feel like it shows commitment. Like you're,
punctuation has completely changed since the social media craze started.
I still put 2 spaces after a period, though. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, so do I.
I do it. I'm hit or miss. I'm hit or miss. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I realize I do it. And I don't take it back though. So like, I put 2 spaces. Well, keep going.
Whatever. Yeah. As you should.
What about country
fun
grammar?
fact. One time I was out at the bar and
you see Nelly?
No, I was Nelly. I channeled my inner Nelly. This guy was doing karaoke to Nelly and he's like reading the teleprompter and like not getting the words right. So my drunk ass went up and stood in front of him on the stage and sang every word without looking at the teleprompter. Because that's how you do it.
I still can't do it.
She just gangstered her.
Yeah. That's when D-Unit comes out.
That's right.
Just gangstered.
D-Unit.
I don't know if you know that side of me, but
Every ducking word.
yeah. You should get an Android.
Joe.
My phone changes things to swear words. Like if I were to type ducking, it would change it to fucking.
Because you use it enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joe said he invested in new paranormal.
I know that's not what she meant.
This year. I need to purge paranormal equipment.
I need to get new stuff. I'm kind of over the things that I have.
I'm kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is. You guys are on the extremes. I'm right in the middle of you guys. I'm always the.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Joe, what'd you get? Do you mean for yourself or for the store? Because I know you sell a ton of paranormal equipment too.
And he makes some pretty kick-ass spirit boxes too. Or
if you guys have not been to his store, like
gotta go so bad.
Make a day trip and go. Because it'll be worth the drive.
I don't mind day trips.
I'll always like cat balls. I feel like those are a staple.
Joe got the Zoom. Oh, sorry. No, I was H4. Nice. Those are amazing.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know how to use them.
I don't have the etiquette for recordings.
Those intimidate me because they're just so high tech. Like there's so many buttons. I don't know what to do with it. Or like how to use it properly. I don't know what version. I know you have 2 Zooms, don't you?
Yeah.
We never use
them. I never read instructions.
Right. So I just like my old Olympus, my go-to.
I mean, it is nice. I can hear it all quadrant, with it.
Yeah. See, I'm a creature of habit, so if I get something that I do well with, I don't really experiment anymore with anything else. And I probably should if I really want to learn, but I don't know.
I don't want to learn.
Those are really good those are really good recorders, Joe, but they're a little pricey for me right now. They're like $300, $400. Or it's like, well, the real high-end ones. I'm not sure what the H4 goes for now, but
Brady cams. But that's the nice part about just doing it for fun. Like I don't have a YouTube channel. I'm not trying to get views. I'm not trying to get anything. Mm-hmm. So like I can just be a creature of habit. I don't have to like try to keep up with the Joneses. Dan body cams.
I was like, I don't think I've ever heard of Brody cams before.
You're amazing.
That's a good idea though, man.
Oh geez. Ask her about the cat ball incident.
I dropped one of your cat balls in the floor of the attic at
They're probably still there.
Oh yeah. At the Lake County Historical Society? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we went up to the attic last time because I wanted to look for it. Or I didn't.
Yeah. My son just went on a field trip there because they do normal stuff too. Not just ghost hunts. Yeah, he went to a field trip there and he was telling all of his friends, my mom did a ghost hunt here. It says Brady.
I need new glasses, Holly. Sorry.
They're $154, Goose.
Okay. That's better than I thought it was. Still a little bit more than I can afford at the moment. But those are nice. I mean, I'm jealous, man. Those are nice.
I could do record, like I could do an EVP session, like real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's just that I don't ever do recordings or videos, and so I don't have that etiquette. Like what's the number one rule when you're recording is don't whisper. Like I whisper 95% of the time. You know what I mean? Well, I'll just make noises and not like claim it. I won't be like, oh, that was me. I bumped into the table. I don't do that. Right. So unless I'm doing like a EVP, like quick, then I can't do it.
Quick ones are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We do burst sessions anyways anymore when it's just our group.
Yeah.
We just record for maybe 5 minutes tops and then we take a break and we review right away. So it's fresh in our minds.
Well, and plus, like, you're asking them a question and you're like, okay, I'll listen to your answer 6 to 9 months from now when I decide to sit down and review evidence.
I'll take all of these recordings home and all 5, 6, 7, 10 of these recorders.
Right.
Oops, and listen. File deleted.
Yeah.
What's that?
So file deleted.
Yes, exactly. I don't remember asking you this question, so I don't really know if it was somebody actually answering or
right. And then plus like trains go by, cars, motorcycles, you know what I mean? There's all kinds of like things that could happen. So I have to review it right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Bradley, I'm sure we're going to try to get some people on. I'm going to start working on guests here.
Is there anybody in particular that you would like to have on?
You don't know nobody.
I was trying to get Ronnie LeBlanc from
I'm just about to do that.
He was talking for me for a while, but he must be busy because he doesn't answer my messages anymore.
Oh, you got ghosted? So. Joe, I would love that. I talk about you all the time.
Yeah.
Because one of my favorite things was when I don't know if it was when we had Joe on the show or if it was when he was at the seminary, but he was talking about like all of the things that you can use that are not equipment.
Yeah. It was on the show.
Yeah. Okay. Because people, especially now, holy shit, everybody's struggling. Not everybody can go out and buy a whole suitcase full of equipment, So I always tell people to think outside the box, and I always use Joe as an example.
Yeah.
Because he gave us some great ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, Holly, have you
That's a
gotten
great
him over
idea.
the hump to be on the show? He was asking questions in front of people when I was speaking at Parafest, so
Was he?
he's making strides. Yeah,
I feel like he would be amazing. He's so weird.
Yeah.
He thinks that he wouldn't.
I know, because he's a talker.
He won't even do
tells
my show.
He's very like when you talk to him like person to person or in small groups, he's very like he's animated. He's fun to listen to. He's got awesome stories. Yeah,
he's got amazing stories.
We'd love to have him on. We gotta. Would he come on if like he didn't turn the video on? You just use audio,
right?
Do like a quick like just kind of a like kind of get him into the mood. Just kind of like give like a 5-minute interview, and then next time we have him on, it'll be like 15, and then
right. Or what if we just did like we'll just have a picture of him instead of like the video part of it, and then it could be just like a phone call.
Yeah,
that might work. He does.
Well, let's get working on this because we got to get Ace on here. I love that dude.
Yeah, we should have Joe back on too. It's been too long.
Yeah, Joe, since you're in the audience, would you like to come back on?
Right. Joe has amazing stories.
Yeah. I did talk to Mr. Timothy Shaw too. He's interested in coming back on this year, so
cool.
Definitely get him on.
That's where we should go when we go to Wildwood too.
Man, it's gonna be like an extended weekend now.
Yeah.
Heisenberg's like, really? We got to go more than one place. That'll just be
it's just with the same group of people though, so you don't have to like socialize with 3 different people. You just have to go 3 different places.
Yeah. Joe said, I sure would. Well, I will be talking to you, buddy.
Cool.
Things are gonna be kind of iffy like between now and probably like the end of February because I have surgery on the 7th, so I'm not like I'm using this time to plan. It's gonna be a lot of just the 3 of us for most of the time, but we're gonna start getting some guests in here too. But
we gotta get our shit together.
Yeah.
I have all kinds of ideas. I mean,
we're like 4 days into 2024, and I'm like, why do we not have this planned out? The fuck?
You know me. I always just telling everybody out there. I ask you basically on Tuesday before the show,
right?
On Thursday. That's how I book.
That's how we do it. We like to keep people on their toes, even the guests.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
There you go.
Or doing like they do on the radio where they like have a pre-recorded interview with a special guest, but they're not actually live in studio. It was
right. They act like they're asking a question.
Yeah.
So
tell us a little bit about your adventures in Detroit. It just sounds like a really bad recording.
It's not even that bad though. Like anybody who's worried about doing a podcast, like please don't. It's just like a Zoom call. Literally, you just click on a link and it just takes you right to backstage, And it's literally just talking to your friends.
Right.
With some people.
What's up, Thomas? How are you, buddy?
It's fine.
Yeah. I'm going to try to be better this year. And like I said, we're not going to do like a ton of guests. Like maybe we'll just shoot to like have one special guest a month, maybe.
Or 2.
But I'm not going to. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not going to stress myself out trying to get guests every week. It's just.
You know what?
And I think we have a lot of fun, just the 3 of us.
I'm not going to stress myself out about it either.
Okay,
I know you won't.
Heisenberg.
I know you sit at home like, oh God.
I know.
Oh, what am I going to do? There's no guests. What am I going to do?
Don't stress.
There is no new me.
Yeah. Don't stress.
I don't know.
Oh, Parablues is coming back. Nice, buddy. I know a couple people that might want to be on. Wink, wink.
It's Heisenberg.
Hell yeah, man.
We love talking about weird shit.
Hell yeah.
That should be our motto for the show. We love talking about weird shit.
Right? Yeah.
How many mottos can we have?
Like 47 now. Look, now we got a pity invite. Man. That's a pity invite. Stop it.
That's for you guys.
On other people's shows.
He's like, oh, fine. I would love to have you guys.
I know.
On the show.
Oh, I'd love it. He's blocking us right now.
I'll still be on your show, Joe. So I'm not proud. Oh my gosh.
I do enjoy talking to Joe though.
So do I.
Like podcast or not. He's just very knowledgeable.
Right. I haven't had too much interaction with Joe outside of Facebook, so I would love to meet him in person.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw him, and I think I may have shaken hands with him when we did that live paranormal, that big paranormal fest we did in Erie. I can't remember it. Super Paranormal.
Oh, Super Paranormal.
Super Paracon. That's what it was called.
Super Paracon. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, I saw him roaming around with people and talking. I think I may have introduced myself at one point.
Did you fangirl?
No. That was Dustin Pari. And that's the first time I met Dustin Pari. And I'm like, oh, shit.
He was there?
He's just like, yeah. And I met Chip Coffee. And it's the first time I met his friend. And I think she does some PR for him, Greta. And she came up and talked to me. Like, she was super sweet. And honestly, when my mom was real sick, she was messaging me and sending her like essential oils and all kinds of cool stuff. But she came up to me. She's like, "You should go meet Chip." I'm like, I don't know. I was like kind of like freaking out about it a little bit. Like, it's Chip Coffee. He's been on a ton of shows that I've loved watching. And, it's definitely fanboying a little bit there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of one of those cons that was really huge, and it was just mostly the people at the con walking around, looking at the tables and talking to each other. It was fun, though.
Yeah.
Oh, we know Pari likes Dunk, but you know what he likes even more?
Miller High Life.
It's Miller High Life. Oh, yeah.
The champagne of beers.
The champagne
of beers.
I need to get myself a sixer of that before my surgery.
A sixer, what? So you could drink it for a week? That's too many beers.
Right. It'll stay in my fridge because after my surgery, I can't drink alcohol anymore.
Ever?
I mean, literally, if I have,
I think
I'd drink like half a beer and I would be passed out drunk. You don't process it the way you used to. It gets into your system too easily. I was the first. And I'm really depressed because, it's no longer Christmas tree cake season. So I'm having a hard time getting used to having the zebra cakes again. Freaking.
Aren't it basically the same thing?
Yeah, pretty much. But they don't have the crystal sprinkles.
Yes.
Oh, well, just do like that one guy we talk to. What's his name? Greg.
Oh. Gary sprinkles all the time.
Gary. Yeah.
I guess you could buy those kind of sprinkles.
Yeah, that's true. My surgery is on February 7th, so it's coming up. I got all my pre-op shit next week, and then the week after that is like my last week of like being able to eat regular food. Then I go on a 2-week liquid diet. Well, I only drink shakes and water and juice.
Can you put a Christmas tree cake in a blender? Does that count? I'm kidding.
I'll try to I'll put one over like a cup and like kind of like.
That's so gross.
You're gonna try to use the Christmas tree?
They should make a Christmas tree flavored protein
like
shake,
smoothie?
though.
Yeah. Oh, that would be good.
Well, I know how to do it. Just take a smoothie, pour like 10 cups of sugar in there, and drink it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, dude. We've asked you, and I know your schedule sucks.
Eddie's too cool for us. He just doesn't want to say that on the air.
He's just saying that.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk with you guys.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I'd love to get Eddie on the air. That would be great.
Holly's gonna find you a recipe. Don't worry about it.
They have a lot of like really cool flavors. I know that, but there's also a very specific like protein shake I have to drink before. So, what am I getting myself into?
Eddie, I do miss
I'll
you.
be good. I miss all you guys. I hate the winter.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Joe. I'll be right there with you. I got to give up sugar.
Nice.
I got to give up alcohol. I got to give up caffeine.
Sugar's so bad. Oh my God. I mean, it's so
It really
good,
is. Yeah.
but
It's so delicious. We've been switching to some like non-sugar or zero sugar products in the house, and it's really not that bad.
yeah.
It's not
I took
what
out like
I want, but
we don't have any like Little Debbie's or any of that crap anymore. And my kids are having a really hard time because I tell them, like, if you're craving something sugary, eat some fruit. And they're like, ugh. It's been great. It's been a great 3 days. They're acting like it's the end of the world.
all right.
It's so bad for you, though.
Yeah, we would love it, but I know you're just like sitting there like laughing that you're not gonna actually ever come on the show because
Right.
we'll never. I know, dude, that's gonna kill me. However, one thing I got for my wife for Christmas, and I say that because it's like a double-ended thing where I actually bought it because I wanted to, but she did want one. Got one of those Nespresso coffee machines.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like a very fancy Keurig, but the coffee it makes is freaking phenomenal. And like decaf is like just tastes just as good as the regular stuff. So it's definitely going to help. But the coffee is delicious.
Because they have different flavors and stuff, right? Like,
yeah. And I've actually already got the refill, so we can get like whatever kind of decaf coffee we want, as long as it's pre-ground, and I can I could reuse and recycle the pods and just use them over and over again. And they're made out of aluminum, so you can recycle them too. So
nice.
They're environmentally friendly.
I don't. So you can't have caffeine at all?
George Clooney.
I will be able to do like half calf like a couple months after, but I can't like drink. I can't drink caffeine nearly as much as I do now.
Wow.
There'll be no Ghost energy drinks in my future.
That's gonna be rough. Like, what do you do to not have withdrawals? Because caffeine withdrawal is no joke.
No, it's not. And
I drink 5 cups of coffee almost a day, at least 4.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's the one thing that I'm like, it's almost worse. I'm almost more worried about that than the food. Like not being able to have my regular cup of coffee in the morning.
Right.
It's a little. I mean, it's what I got to do to get healthy. So I just got to keep that in mind, that I'm doing this to make myself better or make myself more healthy.
I mean, sure, but I'm just saying, like, you're going to be in a lot of pain.
Oh, I
like,
know.
Caffeine headaches are terrible.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I know. I know.
Is there a way that I guess you could like cut down way beforehand?
I'm going to. I haven't had any like of the normal like sugary or energy drinks. I have for like the last week and a half, 2 weeks. I haven't done like, I normally buy like 2 Ghost energies and like have one for each day.
Yeah.
I haven't done that at all. I haven't been stopping at the store for pop. Even I mean, I only really drink Diet Pop most of the time anyways now, but it still has caffeine in it. So
right.
I gotta, and like you can eventually have caffeine at in small doses after the surgery, you know, but it's gonna.
Holly's talking about this stuff that has B12.
I've had Zip Fizz, and it's actually really good.
Zip Fizz.
It's like a powder drink that you put in, but it's like it just gives you a shot at like a B12. It's just a vitamin supplement. The only problem is it makes it. I can't remember. Does it make it carbonated?
I was going to say
I can't do carbonated either. Yeah,
I put fizz in there. I would hope.
Yeah, because that's another thing. No carbonation, because my stomach is literally going to be like this big.
Oh my gosh.
And the rest of it's
it'll
going to be in
worth
there,
it,
but just floating around in my
obviously.
chest. Oh, I know. I'm just getting
So
nervous because
smart.
it's getting closer, and it's a big commitment. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember because it's been so long since we've had it, but
And also it has fizz in the name, so you would think it does.
Yeah.
right. Yeah. It's really just a shot of vitamins, which I'll be taking anyways, but it's not caffeine.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I mean, I just like once I can eat fruit, I mean, it's going to be whatever can give me natural energy, and hopefully I'm going to start working out too. So, and overall, hopefully, just taking better care of myself will keep my energy up, so I'm not so lethargic all the time.
Right.
So yeah, enough about me.
That's the opposite. I got my surgery and I gained 30 pounds afterwards. And honestly, I'm like so much more tired and stuff now because you're carrying around more weight. It's like working out all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
I've
like carrying 30-pound weights all day. So yeah, I'm more tired.
I mean, I've definitely felt the difference just losing the weight that I have in the last year or so.
Right.
Joe, I've been taking metformin, which is like a pill form. It's basically just a diabetic drug, but it's like a super dose. So I'm metabolizing everything a lot quicker. But that's, I mean, it's helped. And I can't do Ozempic. I don't like giving myself shots. I hate needles. I don't like getting shots. I'm not afraid of them, but you know, that's what that is. I don't want to give myself a shot. I feel like, no.
He's a baby.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I
couldn't do it either. I couldn't do it either.
Yes, my wife was on Monjaro too. She did pretty well on that. Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate that.
I love how like our chat is always full of like just shit talking constantly.
Yeah.
But then like whenever we're going through something or we do something good, then they're all like, "Oh my gosh, that's great!" Like they're super supportive.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I love our friends. I mean, all these people that are talking on here right now are close friends of ours. It's like back porch talk on live stream.
If they can't take the shit talking, they can leave.
Right. And plus, you want people that talk shit to your face and defend you behind your back. You know.
That's right.
Exactly.
I love it.
Yep.
We're
one big happy family.
Right.
Get your hands off me.
Come here, buddy. Can you kiss?
Oh my god. No, I do love people talk so much shit and there's so much drama all the time, but I do love the paranormal community. There's so many amazing people from all over the world that we talk to on a regular basis and that are so supportive. Like I was trying to explain this to somebody at work because it's a new agent and she's like, well, I don't want to, start a new page, a business page. I don't have any friends in the area. And I was like, who cares? All of the people that follow my page are like paranormal people who live across the country. They're not going to buy the house that I'm listing, but they're going to comment on it and, you know, share it and
and
be super proud of me.
Like, we share it. We're super happy for you.
Right.
A lot of the houses we want ourselves and we talk about it with our wives constantly. That goddamn house in Geneva. But
yeah.
When we share it,
I just love it.
We're worried. We're just into each other's personal lives, like supporting each other as we are in the paranormal.
Yeah.
It's a family.
I love it.
You just got to learn to let things slide. Like don't let the negative shit you see in the field going on. I mean, I've let myself have a few rants here and there. I think they were well deserved, but it's got to be something really, really bad that I just can't stand for. But
right.
For the most part, I just think it's silly, and that's really where the term "shut up" came from. For the most part, just like somebody just going on this rant and standing on their soapbox talking about how things should be or how things shouldn't be, and I'm like, shut up, dude. Just have fun. Just like you do you. Don't tell us how to do things.
Yeah.
We all have our own ways.
Yeah.
As long as we're not out there committing crimes and hurting each other, who cares?
Exactly. It's the hurting other people that bothers me. Otherwise, I don't give a shit what people do. Literally, I don't care. And not like in a mean way, but like,
right.
Do whatever the fuck you want. If you're happy, cool. I'm happy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Holly, I'm super bad about posting on Facebook for my business page.
I'm trying to think of the last time I posted on Facebook.
Yes.
Love it.
I love it when you just like once every few months when you share the show, you just put yep.
Yep.
Every few months I remember. Yeah.
Right. That's cool.
Exactly, Holly. It's such it's such a tough thing for me because at least once a month I'm like, I need to just delete Facebook. But then I'm like, but then I would miss all the posts from
Well, that's the thing. I've tried that, but I still feel like I gotta at least check my messages and make sure I'm not missing anything from my friends that I care about that don't have my cell phone number. Which there's some of you in this chat that I probably should just give you my phone number, but don't ever call
I'm
me.
Just read it out loud right now. Let me get it.
Honestly, I use Facebook Messenger instead of chat all the time, instead of text, anyways. But I love seeing, I love seeing people's kids' first day of school. I love seeing, when somebody buys a new car. I love seeing everything. I don't even care what it is. I think I would miss it too much.
Yeah.
So I just trained myself to ignore the drama. Literally just skip right past it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I used to spend, hours just scrolling and reading everybody's posts. Right now, I'm just I scroll through 5, and then if I don't see anything that really strikes me, I just put it down. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna go. I'll watch TikTok or watch my comedians or my puppies or animals or sports on TikTok, and I'll be much better and happier.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought about doing that for my other show.
A call-in number? That'd be kind of scary. You would need somebody on the phones for you. I'll take care of that for you. I'll screen them for you. I'd be like, no, you're not getting on.
Yeah.
It was kind of one of the things I kind of miss about not being in the studio like we were when we started. Is we
it never worked out. And it was always Sean calling, which is fine.
Yeah. Sean and then Steve, who used to, it was originally his show, but he'd call in and prank call us and talk about,
And whenever we try feedback or something, I'll screen your calls for you.
Yeah. Joe,
here's the thing: I never got
screens the calls because you could just. That's also a little sketch. Anybody could call.
Right.
I got a lot of asshole friends too.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why you need me That's why you need me at the gate.
Yeah. You wouldn't let anybody through. You'd be like, no, we don't want to talk to
you. Nope, that's stupid.
Yeah, no. Sucks to suck. Hang on.
Yeah, I hate talking on the phone anyways. Okay. So did we. I just never got the hang of it. There's too many buttons to push. I'm not a tech guy.
I feel like they're a lot simpler. I mean, a lot more simplified now, though.
Now they are, yeah. But
the studio you guys were in was a little bit outdated.
A little bit. And I mean, I get it. They were funding and buying everything themselves and just kind of parting it together as they could. And they did the best they can, even though, I mean, just whatever.
Yeah.
But it just, in the end of the day, it wasn't worth the rent we were paying to be there monthly for a 2-hour show.
Right.
It was like $40 a month, and that was a little steep.
Yeah.
Cool. I tell you what, man, we tried when I first started trying to do the show, because we were like the internet radio show, so we didn't have all the video and the audio. We just had audio on a radio station that was internet based. I'm the one who started trying to get us on Facebook and YouTube, so we were streaming as we're doing the radio show. But I mean, I never got comfortable with any of those programs. It was so difficult. And then the heavens parted and StreamYard came into view, and Wolver is actually the one who found it, and it's just made our lives so much easier. And
it's so easy to use.
Like even in the studio, connecting it to the mixer, it's literally just the cord, and it was there. Everything was set. It just defaulted to where it needed to be. And StreamYard sponsorship, please put it out there in the logarithm. Since I can't really drink Ghost anymore, I'm not looking for that sponsorship. Well, we could still get a sponsorship from them. That'd be awesome.
Oh,
they do sell protein shakes. So, Skull, brother, what's up?
StreamYard does?
What?
StreamYard sells protein shakes?
I was very confused by that.
No, Ghost. Ghost sells protein shakes. Sorry.
Do they really?
I kind of jumped. Yeah. They sell all kinds of workout stuff, like the pre-workout, which is basically caffeine in a powder form that you shake up in water, like makes a juice, but it's like high caffeine and other vitamins and stuff. And they make like the big tubs of protein powder, like it's 100% whey isolate or whatever they call it, but in different flavors.
I don't know why Goose is trying to get a sponsorship. Like, we don't pay for StreamYard.
I know. But Ray would like to pay for premium.
I was like trying to be nice. Like, you could write that off on your taxes, buddy. We're like, we don't.
Sure.
Yeah.
We don't pay for it, but I would, I would put it towards RU Media so that maybe we could get premium and be able to have
there's so much expectations though with the sponsor.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, I know, because you gotta take time to play their commercials. Or I watch so many YouTube shows like Stephanie Harlow. Like, she spends at least, I don't know, 20 minutes on like 2 different sponsorships, like doing their commercial for them.
Yeah.
It's just like, there's so many YouTubers do that. And it is kind of like annoying to think like we got to stop and play this now.
Oh my God.
Let's take a moment for our sponsors.
Yeah. That sounds terrible, Holly.
Ooh, yeah.
That's terrible.
But,
I mean, that is cool that StreamYard's tax deductible, though.
Yeah, it is.
I don't want to take away from that. Also, now we missed Eddie's question twice.
What was Eddie's question? I'm sorry,
Eddie. At the same time, Eddie, we did talk about the places that we wanted to go at the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
You missed it because I said the Hinsdale house calls me like the ocean calls Moana.
Yeah. And we told her it was really the soul sucker that you were talking about. Just summoning her for its feast. I mean, I want to go to the place that you want to go to too, Eddie, the House of Wills. Wildwood was a big thing, and we're going there this year because I won that at MadCon. I was so happy.
Yeah, that's cool.
On that trip there. I forget what else I said. I mean, just to get out and do even the normal spots, Madison, FCI. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, I don't care. I'd like to go back to the Wickyards. I mean, we did mention that.
Sorry.
He knew that. He said it was 10 minutes from his house.
Done.
Yeah. Dude, that would totally work. We could totally do that.
Listen, I'll pretty much meet anybody at Madison because it's 20 houses away from me.
Yeah.
So I'm always down for that.
Right. But yeah, I mean, this, like we said earlier, this isn't the year of do more. This is the year of just do something.
Yeah.
And I kind of let it roll.
I honestly want to do more like history stuff. Like
Gettysburg.
Yeah. And just like when I found that gravestone at that house that I'm selling and got to do all the research and go look at the cemetery to find the grave, and you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just love doing that stuff. And I totally nerd out about it. Like, that man has probably not been spoken of in 150 years. You know what I mean? Right. So
and that band.
I just like the history part of things, and I'd like to do more, even if it's just like day tours at places, you know, like there's the Garfield house in Menor. I haven't been there since it was a school field trip. Like I just want to do stuff like that too.
Yeah, and it's weird. My wife was actually just talking about some kind of thing that they're going to be doing up there.
They go to Johnson's Island.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just just do outdoor stuff. I mean,
we
let's
should
go outdoors
investigate the
somewhere.
cottage and go to Johnson's Island.
Okay.
There you go.
Look at you
Yeah,
planning
dude.
a second weekend trip.
Yeah, and that's not a hard trip at all.
Yeah.
That's totally doable. Yeah, so I mean, we got to think outside the box and just kind of, I would like for us to post more lives. I mean, but if we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. I mean,
right.
I know some of our friends like from Bump want to do collabs, and I know Bree wants to do collabs. So, even if it's one of us, like Denise, if you go somewhere, do a quick live for the show, just to kind of get it out there. I'd like to do more on TikTok kind of stuff.
I'm down.
Are we having a staff meeting?
Oh, I guess probably not. That's what Eddie started asking us questions about what we wanted to do this year. No, House of Wills. You said the old. Oh my God.
I'm about to do what I do with staff meetings.
Licking County Jail. Madison FCI, obviously. We're going to Wildwood, and then we'd like to do, even if we could just visit Hinsdale for like an hour or two.
Nice.
But yeah,
I'm all about good pizza.
Come to Youngstown. Just
I'm all about good pizza.
My brother Adam wants us to come to the old mill out in Dundee, Michigan. That would be cool. That's not that far of a drive.
Dundee, Michigan? No.
Yeah. No?
No, I'm saying no, it's not. That would be fine.
No.
I don't know where Dundee's at.
No.
It's not far.
But having driven all the way to the top of the mitten almost, it doesn't matter.
No, it's not even. No, this was like
Connecticut.
dropping a bucket. Dude, I would love to, man. I would love to.
I had a dream I went to Connecticut.
Oh, yeah? I know
Actually,
Adam, who's...
the FBI arrested me and took me to Connecticut.
Okay,
that's about right.
That's what happened.
Yeah. That sounds more normal.
I'm glad they finally got my letter.
I've been calling for months.
I've been calling and writing for months. I'm like, are you guys paying attention?
Right.
He's talking about being an alien ambassador. And I think she is.
Oh, no problem, Mama.
The other day I told I told somebody that I collect government watch lists like the Scouts collect badges.
Oh my God.
And then that prompted me to have the dream about the FBI taking me to Connecticut. But
now because we're associated with you, we're all on the watch list. Everybody in this chat
room. Welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. What else are you doing? That's exciting.
I'm freaking wearing the wire to get her in trouble. I mean, what?
Heisenberg, you would tuck a wire in your hair.
I would never do that because, I watch too many mafia movies, so I would never rat you out.
I appreciate it. Also, for the FBI, I don't really do anything wrong.
She does a lot of things wrong.
That disclaimer out there.
I mean, things wrong, not necessarily illegal things, but
they're very illegal.
From time to time, I exercise my First Amendment right, but that's fine.
She always does.
Nothing illegal.
Welcome to True Crime Weekly, the Denise Smith story.
It's going to be great.
FBI for 20 years.
She had an alter ego called D Unit.
Oh my gosh.
I'd watch that show.
Hell yeah.
Right.
All right, man. We have gone over about 20 minutes. That's fine. That's why we put 9 o'clock. So if we're not feeling it, we need to bow out.
I like that. I don't mind going over, like kind of like me going, but yeah. I told Kate, I was like, 2 hours was just like at the second hour, I lost. Yeah. I was just like,
it's too much.
You can definitely tell we haven't seen each other or talked to each other in a while because we're definitely on a roll tonight, and it felt good. So maybe having that little bit of a break did us good. But it's definitely awesome to talk to you two guys and to see everybody in the chat room. Thanks for understanding us not being around the holidays. I'm sure you guys were all busy as well, doing your own thing.
Right.
I wanted to be on, but they said that, you know.
I know you're at home, but like, oh, sweet.
Right.
Yes. I got
I was like-
Thursdays back.
And then this way, I'm like, shit.
Yeah. Damn it, I forgot the show's on tonight.
I'm just joking. I'm glad I just talked to you guys, but seriously, I was like, shit. No.
This was good for the soul.
Yeah. I agree.
Soul strangers.
Soul strangers. It sounded like an 80s love ballad.
It does. What?
Of course, a deep question right at the end of the show.
Right.
Got a question for you. Are the black-eyed children that been seen? I mean, I don't know. You're walking a thin line between something that's crypto and something that's like.
Yeah.
I don't think it was crypto. I think they're freaking
a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's some kind of, I don't want to say demon, but definitely
some kind of entity.
Inhuman entity for sure. But I don't think it's crypto. I consider crypto
uninhuman.
Huh?
Uninhuman.
Maybe.
Inhuman.
But maybe it is an uninhuman.
Also,
they're not human. How about that?
I was super busy at work today and I didn't have time to investigate, but there was something on TikTok about like 9 to 10 foot beings in Miami Mall.
What?
Look it up. Because now I forgot
probably
about
a Wookiee convention or something. I'm just kidding.
There was like huge, like there was like hundreds of police cars all lining the streets. Yeah. And they were saying that there's like 911 reports of like 9 to 10 foot tall creatures.
Yeah.
But I haven't.
Where at? In Miami?
Yeah. In the mall.
Well, I don't know if it's up to. I mean, if what Andrew keeps telling me is true, we're in for a strange year.
I'm down for it.
Things are gonna get weird.
Yeah.
She just told me to be prepared. She didn't really get into it, but
she said this year though, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know.
I'm gonna block it.
Ready.
Right. Pretend it's not here. It's not real. You can't see me.
Yeah. Yeah, just hide under a blanket. Duh. God.
Right.
They can't see you.
The aliens will never think of that. But all right.
Well, yeah, so look it up and we'll talk about it next week.
Okay, cool.
I find it hard to believe that in a mall full of people there's no videos. But
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't.
That almost makes me believe it more though, because if there was video, I'd be way more skeptical.
Yeah, because you could do anything with videos.
I cannot trust most paranormal videos, especially on TikTok. You can create a feature length movie with your fucking cell phone now.
Right.
So, you know. All right, guys. Again, dude, so good to see everybody.
Yeah.
I completely love it. Miss all of you. Let's just do something this year. Hopefully we get to see all of you a little bit more, you know, and work together and have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
I love that. That's awesome, man. You glorious weirdo. Love your brother. Yeah. So you guys got anything to plug or are we done?
Oh yeah, no, we're fine.
Okay. Oh yeah, no.
I mean, unless anybody's looking to buy a house in Northeast Ohio.
All right, crypto heads, we love you, and we will spook you later.
Bye, guys. Oh, and don't be an asshole.
I thought you were going to forget it.
I did forget.
Yeah, I know it's been a while.
Don't be
an asshole, guys. Have a great weekend. We will see you next Thursday night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.